Welcome to my views and news. Four news stories. First one is about a protest being planned in Mekelle, Tigray's capital. Who is planning this demonstration? Secondly, Ethiopian Orthodox Tawado Church backed TV backed channel is claiming that the security officials deployed to protect Orthodox Church headquarters have been withdrawn by the government hours before the start of a key meeting at church headquarters on Wednesday. Thirdly, viewers, Shiva Robert, Ataye, Senbate, Jivaha, unrest is spreading. Reportedly, OLA fighters or locals backed by OLA, Oromo farmers, Oromo fighters, they managed to enter Ataye city a few hours ago. There was fighting inside the city. Shiva Robert has imposed limited curfew. And lastly, Eritrean soldiers were seen celebrating in Hajar, not far away from Tigray, Eritrea border, Ethiopia, Eritrea border. Eritrean military is withdrawing from Tigray and celebrations are underway, it seems. We have a clip for you. Firstly, viewers, Mekelle, Tigray's capital, where a lot is happening these days. TPLF is holding meetings, cabinet reshuffle is being heard, heavy weapons have been surrendered, reintegration, demobilization of Tigray fighters is underway. Civil society groups are visiting Tigray from Ethiopia. So a lot is happening. Meanwhile, a protest is being planned for Sunday. On Sunday, reportedly in Mekelle at Oromo Square, a demonstration will be held. Who is behind this protest? It's not clear. In comment, we will try to update you about this protest. Reportedly, people are frustrated. They are questioning Tigray regional government. That why is that so far banking has not been fully restored in Tigray? Why is that martyrs are not being remembered? Those who have lost their lives. No ceremony, no program in the memory of those who laid down their lives in the 2-year-long war. They want public order because we have received reports, we have been sharing with you about a law and order situation in Tigray, that armed gangs are operating in Tigray. Robberies, organized robberies being committed in parts of Mekelle and other parts of Tigray. So there are questions being faced by Tigray regional government. People want peace, they want security, they want food. And they are opposing illegal sale of land, which TPLF members were accused of, that they were selling state land. It means there are some groups opposed to TPLF which are planning Sunday's demonstration. The organizers want change. TPLF is trying to make adjustments. It's going to reshuffle cabinet. It's going to adjust opposition parties, military leadership, diaspora at the cabinet. But people want changes. That is why on a Sunday, reportedly, demonstration is going to be held in Mekelle. Will Tigray regional government allow this demonstration? Very important question. So, we'll try to update in coming videos. Secondly, viewers, a channel, Ethiopian Orthodox Tawado channel, EOTC TV, a few hours ago reported that government security officials deployed at church headquarters have been withdrawn. Orthodox Church headquarters is in Mekelle, in Addis Ababa. The church headquarters is called Beth-Kehat, and Beth-Kehat is protected by government forces. But on Tuesday, reportedly, government forces started withdrawing from their duty. Church administration asked the security officials about the reason. Why were they withdrawing? No answer. And EOTC TV claims that security officials have withdrawn from the security of Abune Matthias as well, the patriarch. His security withdrawn. We could not confirm this information. We are sharing the source with you. EOTC TV is claiming. Meanwhile, in coming hours, meeting of archbishops is going to start at this church headquarters, Beth-Kehat in Mekelle. So if church archbishops are arriving at the headquarters from across the world, it means that more security should be provided. But security officials are being withdrawn. That is why people are raising questions about government's role in this conflict between Holy Synod members. That government led by PM Abiy is trying to create a split, or it is trying to impose Oromo archbishops in commanding roles at Holy Synod. Abune Matthias is a Tigrayan. He couldn't be removed during a 2-year-long war. He remained under pressure. He couldn't be removed. Now, when Oromo Amhara rivalry is starting, going on for years, but we are seeing now enhanced efforts on both sides to impose their dominance in Ethiopia. So now Abune Matthias is in a difficult position, and Tigray is in a more difficult position. Tigray appointed a patriarch a few months ago. In a way, indirectly, it announced its split with Orthodox Church. Now, Tigray is silent. No statement from any diocese in Tigray. Where does Tigray stand? Does it back Abune Matthias? Does it back Abune Saviros, who appointed church archbishops? Or is it neutral? Tigray diocese are silent. They haven't said a word. We are hearing statements from other dioceses who are opposing or who are silent about the appointment of more than 20 archbishops of the Orthodox Church. So tensions there. Meanwhile, church is calling for start of Mekelle, 3-day long prayer, so that the problems could be solved. In coming, I will try to update you about the meeting due to start at church headquarters. Can church remain united? What will government do? Will government back the 3 Oromo archbishops? Will government stay neutral? Will it stand behind Abune Matthias? That remains to be seen. Thirdly, viewers, OLA fighters, Oromo armed locals, they managed to enter Ataye city a few hours ago, and some houses were burnt there. Ataye, Senbate, close to Shivarobit, Jivaha. We are hearing about fighting in several places. Road closed for the last 4 days, you can say. Dasi Addis Ababa road is closed. Shivarobit has imposed a limited curfew as well. And so far, government is silent. This is a serious escalation between armed Oromo fighters and Amhara regional forces backed by Ethiopian National Defense Force. Dozens have been killed reportedly. And Ataye hospital is flooded with patients. Hospital is closed because it cannot treat, it cannot take new cases. Rather, camps are now being set up outside the hospital to receive new patients, injured soldiers. The situation is very grave, but I have not seen any statement from Amhara regional government, Oromo government. Viewers in comment section say that there is no OLA in North Shewa zone near Ataye, Senbate, Ifrata Gedim and Shiva Robert, that these are local armed Oromos who are fighting for self-defense. That is what is said when we hear about fighting in Valaga, that armed Amharas are there. There is no Fano presence there. But we know that Amhara groups, they are backing ethnic Amharas in Valaga. Like Oromo groups are backing ethnic Oromos in Amhara, in North Shewa, in Oromo special zone. No one can deny that. Denying this thing does not mean that it's not happening. It's happening. The two sides are interfering in each other's regions. And who is suffering? People are suffering. Members of forces are suffering too. These Amhara Special Force members who have died, they were not party to this conflict. They're bound by government orders. They have to obey orders. Similarly, in Oromo Special Force members die. They have to obey government's orders. They have to take action against ethnic Amharas, armed sometimes. So, members of forces are suffering. Locals, both Amharas, Oromos suffering. Properties being destroyed. Senbate, Jivaha, large-scale destruction is being reported. Government is silent. Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, is in the area. But so far, it could not control the situation. Why? Because at regional level, federal level, we are not seeing any intervention. Politicians will have to play their role. If you leave this conflict to the forces to resolve it, you'll see continuation of fighting. And so politicians don't want to be party. They are just backing their respective ethnic group members. They don't want to play a neutral role. That is why we're seeing clashes. And this escalation in North Shewa is the most serious one in the last few years. Lastly, viewers, Eritrean soldiers were seen celebrating in Hajar, not far away from Tigray border, from Ethiopia-Eritrea border. It's close to Eritrea-Sudan border as well. Eritrean military is withdrawing from Tigray. It is out of major towns and cities of Tigray. We have seen pictures, videos. Eritrean army soldiers were seen withdrawing with banners displaying, writing, game over. And now they are celebrating their win, their battlefield victory over TPLF in border areas. A clip is being shared of Eritrean soldiers celebrating on Ethiopia-Eritrea border. Watch this clip. Thanks for watching.